This is going to be a quick video just to show one of the steps along building the Deadpool movable eyes. So right here I made a mock-up using electrical tape, some mesh, a screen mesh for like a door, and then just a mesh that you get for the eyepiece itself, and the eyepiece that's going to be holding all this together. As you can see, like I use the electrical tape to want to hold a mesh to the eyepiece and then wrap around the front of this little screen. It's basically like little wires. The wire comes side to side, like from one side of the eye to the other, as a way of anchoring it. Here in a second you're actually going to see like I threaded it into the little pockets of the mesh for the eye hole itself. And then on the bottom, this is all one piece of screen that I covered with duct tape. It goes down to two little magnets. So as I pull the little base of the screen, the whole thing moves down. And because like what's in front of it is the electrical tape, that moves down as well. You can see it right there, like the little mesh, the screen goes into a little pore in the mesh. So because of the placement, it's not a perfect coverage. On the right side there, it's a little open, and the final build will address this. The other part is hopefully addressing is not using electrical tape but cloth, so you don't have so much rigidity of the stuff that's being moved, and hopefully something that's much more stable that you can move, so when you move it up and down it's much more reliable than here. It bends a little bit. Also the base, and so this is the very first hurdle, is like how do you get this thing slipped in between the face shell and your face. I thought it'd be pretty easy, but it actually was a little hard. One of the ways to address this is, again, if you have like a very stable connection from that little magnet that's going to connect to your face and to the eyepiece that you're going to be moving itself. So you see, like, it works. It still works, but it's definitely not ideal. One thing you can potentially see that's not ideal here is, besides the eye being positioned wrong and giving like a really creepy appearance, I have to move my face a lot in order to get the effect to work. So that's where the position of the magnets is important, and also like having that rigid piece that connects your movable eye region to the actual eye. So that needs to be closer, and also those like need to be kept separate from each other, otherwise they'll just attract to each other. So the little rod right there is going to have to go in place. As a mock-up, I think this did do a good job of establishing that the sandwich I'll be making will work, but it also showed just how tricky this is and how much work there is to go.